We come to the State of the Municipality address, which I will gladly deliver this year. This started out as a 30-minute speech, and thanks to my lovely bride, it's now 10 minutes. So I'll manage expectations. It's hard to believe a year has already passed. It seems like just yesterday I was sworn in. Serving as your mayor is an honor. For me, this is a perfect job. As a retiree without grandchildren, and I do intend to ratchet up the pressure on both my sons to change that dynamic very soon, I can now devote full-time effort to being mayor while still finding the time to enjoy the finer things in life. I hope you believe, as I do, we've made reasonable progress, taking some important first steps in a series of unfolding actions which must be accomplished before we can declare any sort of victory. First, my sincere, and I really mean this, thanks to this governing body for their dedication, their willingness to roll up their sleeves, bury themselves in the necessary details, and do at the end of the day what they each think is best for Leonia. These elected roles are not easy, and they don't come with a lot of recognition or appreciation. And as mayor, I demand a lot from each of them. And I want to express my appreciation to each of them for a job well done. I've said this before and I'll say it again repeatedly. Volunteers are the backbone of Leonia. Shortly, I will be appointing individuals to work on our various boards, commissions, and committees. Similarly, I will swear in our Leonia Volunteer Fire Department officers who run a 24/7, 365-day-a-year operation to protect our lives and property. I can't say enough good things about all of these people who volunteer to work on our behalf and make a difference. From my corporate experience, I place a huge premium on getting the right people in the right roles. And over the past year, we have successfully recruited and I believe assigned people to roles that best align with their backgrounds. Our paid professionals are also extraordinary and contribute mightily to our success. Special thanks go to Marissa Mizroprian, our incredible borough administrator, who certainly hit the ground running, Jonathan Mendel, our wonderful borough clerk, completing his first year in the job, who worked tirelessly to, among other things, ensure this reorganization goes to plan, Issa Abbasi, the best CFO I've had the privilege to work with in my time, years on the council and as mayor. And of course, our department heads, leading the incredible services from our police department, DPW, library, recreation center, etc. To a person, these individuals are all doing a great job. This past year, I've prioritized increasing communications. People joke about the length of my monthly status reports. My wife and others have told me they're a very effective cure for insomnia. And I don't doubt it, and I'm happy to help any way I can. But those reports are being read by an increasing number of Leonians. And the information is out there in the community, enabling more informed participation. Personally, I think informed participation is key. We will continue to use every tool at our disposal to advise Leonians, reduce confusion, enhance transparency, and invite informed participation. We've also hosted this past year 4 well-attended town halls, 2 on redevelopment, 1 on the budget, and 1 on traffic. We've used Nixle and a new digital sign in front of the library to spread the word about events and commemorations. We've improved the technology for governing body meeting recordings, making them more accessible and easier to participate virtually. These steps have all positively impacted the dissemination of information, keeping people current and engaged. On the 3 issues we tackled during our town hall, for the budget, we delivered an increase this first year of less than 3%, which was lower than inflation. To ease the burden on taxpayers, we have prioritized securing grants. In 2023, we had $721,000 in grants. In 2024, We have more than doubled that amount to $1,573,000, and the final 2024 tally is still forthcoming. We've also worked hard to clean up the borough's financial reporting. Let's face it, that is far from glamorous work, but that effort, which started years ago, is essential. For the first time, our auditors have reported, at least the first time that I'm aware, our auditors have reported that our financial reports are in good shape. We are committed to maintaining this standard and protecting our borough's enviable credit ratings. This year, we took important steps with redevelopment opportunities and addressing our affordable housing obligations. The Mayor's Advisory Committee on Redevelopment and Revitalization has made considerable progress in crafting a redevelopment approach, engaging developers in preliminary discussions, sharing detailed proposals, and weighing all public input to gain the necessary momentum for changes that will help Leonia thrive. Through careful study and adherence to rules, we have positioned ourselves enviably regarding affordable housing. Our numbers are achievable and reflect Leonia's commitment to doing the right thing. On traffic, we've worked effectively to strengthen our relationship with county officials, gaining greater support from the sheriff's officers to manage our traffic. Efforts are ongoing to bring the Port Authority and the New Jersey Turnpike Authority to the table for discussions on traffic mitigation. Last month, I met with the Google executive overseeing Waze and Google Maps, along with Police Chief Scott Tammany and Fort Lee Mayor Sokolich. We shared our concerns and recommendations, and I thank Senator Gordon Johnson for arranging that important meeting. While budget, traffic, and redevelopment were all challenges that I expected to tackle when I became mayor, flooding emerged as an unanticipated high priority. Climate change, overdevelopment in Fort Lee, and an inadequate stormwater system have caused substantial flooding in parts of our borough. We have addressed this issue head on, coordinating with others for short-term mitigation strategies and investing borough funds, scarce borough funds, to explore long-term solutions. However, borough resources alone will not suffice. We will need substantial state and federal assistance, and we are committed to working with our legislators at those levels to secure this funding. So what are our top priorities for 2025? Redevelopment and affordable housing remain number one. Ongoing budgetary challenges are next, and addressing flooding with both short and long-term solutions follows. Those are all our top priorities. Through the outstanding work of MACOR with 2 Rs, so that's redevelopment and revitalization, and the support of our community, we are in a much better position today to move forward with detailed plans for redevelopment. We will continue to focus on all these critical areas to ensure Leonia remains a special place to live. Now, I would be remiss if I didn't applaud this governing body's commitment to keeping Leonia as a green oasis. It helps keep our property values up, our quality of life up, and helps control flooding. We took substantial measures this year to ensure we further protect our trees, and those measures are working. We will continue as a governing body to protect all of our best interests. Thank you for the privilege of serving as your mayor. Together, and I really mean together, we will continue to make Leonia stronger and more vibrant. Thanks.